Hello.
Hello.
Oh, look at our sim. Very sad with a slice of, is that cake?
Yeah, that's cake. She's sadly eating cake.
Is that her which husband's funeral cake is that?
It's husband number 2. I forget his name already. It doesn't matter. Our friend the Grim Reaper's in the background.
Yeah, welcome back to Funeral Cake, home of the Reaper. Fruit of the Reaper.
She's so pregnant right now. She's so extraordinarily pregnant. Well, let's let her finish eating.
Oh man, the Grim Reaper's just dancing back there?
Yeah, he's having a good time.
Friendsofthereaper.com.
She's so tired. She's gonna make some coffee, and then I'll just... the Grim Reaper's leaving. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, probably you should make some coffee.
So it's okay for pregnant sims to drink coffee?
Yeah, pregnancy in The Sims does not come with most of the complications of pregnancy in real life. No one dies during pregnancy in The Sims.
Oh, that's incredible, because what's the rate in real life?
Oh, it's still extraordinarily high even in the United States. So,
Oh yeah, it's pretty rough.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard out here to force an entire human being out of your body.
Yeah, especially a big one like I was.
Were you a big boy?
16 pounds. No, just kidding. I wasn't 16 pounds.
That would be remarkable. What should we do with this? Should we leave this here? You know, the place where we trapped our husband and watched him die?
Yeah, leave it there.
Yeah, leave it
It's a
there.
memorial.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, hit us up with your baby weight.
Also, let us know some baby name ideas.
Yeah, give us some baby name ideas. I have some pretty good ones just off the top of my head, though. I need to see the baby first.
Yeah, so Aiden Yeager, I think, is the second one. Our first one was Gunther Munch.
Gunther Munch.
Gunther Munch.
More like Gun Muncher because he got shot in the mouth.
No, he burned to death.
That's not what happened. I was 9 pounds 11 ounces as a baby.
I have no idea how big I was.
Well, you got to know.
Apparently, I was almost born in the car.
Because you've got to know what your weight was as a baby, because that's how I know what my weight loss goal is. I'm trying to get back to that.
Get back to your baby weight?
Yeah, to 9 pounds 11 ounces. Yeah, I was a real emergency at birth. Oh, she's just weeping, and she's got some god darn cruise ship captain calling her. Who's this guy?
I don't know. Wants to be our friend though. Let's be his friend. Maybe she'll give birth during lunch. It'll be fine. We have to find a new husband this episode, and in between the whole giving birth shenanigans.
Birth during lunch.
Yeah.
BDL. The original BDL, actually.
We have a negative relationship though with him. Why did he invite us out?
Sometimes, it's pretty much for some cousin of the mental behavior, which results in, for example, a person writing a Yelp review.
You've been on it about this Yelp review situation.
I've read about 1,000 Yelp reviews of negative Yelp reviews of restaurants that I like for an experiment I'm conducting for my new Kotaku video series. I'm making evergreen video content from now on. I've had it with the new releases. You know what I mean? No, just kidding. I love the new releases. Keep sending them to me, publishers.
I don't know why I asked him for a small loan. We don't even need it. But I'm going to ask him for money anyway.
Well, you guys are approaching murderousness in your behavior toward one another. You gonna go in and have lunch?
Yeah, gotta go in and have some lunch.
Or are we gonna have...
I love this restaurant I built so much.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Why is she here? Our doppelganger always shows up where we are.
Is that Daenerys Targaryen?
Who is this? Katrina Cook? She's old. Whatever.
T-Bone Manza Zimonis Arrow.
T-Bone Manza Zimonis Arrow?
Yeah, I mean, that's what the lady said. Hang on, this guy's cute. Who's this guy?
Oh, that guy's big beard.
Also in the military. Everyone's in the military since I downloaded Smallville.
Is this goddamn, like, Starship Troopers? Because everybody's all, like, fashionably in the military.
I know, right? I was thinking about how much I love Starship Troopers the other day. That movie's really good.
That's one of those... remember when suddenly it was cool for people to be like, did you know it's actually about something else?
I mean, if you watch the movie, you can tell that it's about something else, okay?
It's just, there are still people who pop into a conversation about movies with that, I don't know if you guys all realize this, but Starship Troopers is about something pretty good.
Let's see. Order for table. Let's see. I'm going to give them both love potions again. Just,
Drinking that LP. Wait, is Love Potion
It makes them both flirty.
Is that on the list
Yeah, here you go.
of allowed foods for?
So alcohol in The Sims is juice. And yeah, they can both have the fish tacos.
I remember my brother's wife carrying around a list of things she was allowed to eat and wasn't allowed to eat. And she's like, oh, I can't have Diet Coke anymore. And I was like, man, my mom was like literally on cocaine when she was pregnant with me, like literally.
That is really funny. She's going to go give herself a pep talk in the mirror while she's waiting for her meal.
My mom was literally on cocaine, and I am literally like the smartest person I've ever met. So drink a Diet Coke every once in a while, pregnant ladies. Go for it.
You are like.
It's got to be the same thing, right?
I mean, I think that explains why you turned out so incredibly normal.
It might have something to do with the really weak enamel on my teeth as well. It might. I'm not totally sure.
Who does she even have a flirty relationship with right now? Okay, Toby, maybe. Gordon.
Welcome back to Flirty with Toby here today on
Hobart.
How You Live in Greeper.
Hobart's a scientist. Maybe we could go for Hobart next.
If anybody's name is Hobart, I don't know what else to say about that.
The crowd stopped talking for you to say that, and you didn't follow it up.
I mean, like, if your name is Hobart, you better be carrying around a corncob pipe and like commanding tanks in a military theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Like a Patton MacArthur hybrid.
What if we go for Byron next? He's a critic. I bet he's really annoying. Most critics are.
Yeah, you know, I've been pretty critical of things in my life.
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't call myself a critic.
Oh my God, Little Simsy has a new lot out. I love Little Simsy so much.
Where's Little Simsy at?
Little Simsy, she's my favorite Sims YouTuber. I love her content. I also am clearly like, I'm vicariously living through her life because she's like 19 and like a freshman in college, and she's having all these like very freshman in college experiences.
Oh yeah, you get to relive those.
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, class, like we barely go to class anymore and I have a lot less homework, and I'm like, yeah, that's what it was like.
Yeah, it's like
you
suddenly
pretty much can do whatever you want.
Graduate from high school, and then anybody who tells you what to do, you're just like allowed to hit them. Basically,
That is true. You are allowed
that's what
to
happens
hit them.
as soon as you have the high school diploma. Anybody presumes to tell you what to do, you can just go, nope.
Yeah. You can just be like, I would prefer not to.
College rules.
College was fun. It's like a big playground for adults.
I used to carry around a pair of brass knuckles in college, and whenever the teacher would like call on me in class, I would just take them out and go, and just like plunk them down on the table.
One time
And
my
then
mom...
the teacher would look to somebody else.
Oh, she's about to pass out because she's so tired. Hang on.
Oh, tired and pregnant. Oh my God.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Oh, that's sick.
She's really tired, okay? She's going to keep doing that until she gets to sleep. So maybe we should...
I saw a
finish
guy
this
doing that
real
on the
soon.
train this morning.
Did you see that thing that was going around Twitter of that
Almost
guy
the same position.
who was like... had that hat on?
Oh, the guy with the hat on Twitter.
Yeah, it was like, wake me up before I go past 53rd Street.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
A little bit of the subway humor.
Yeah. I mean, I wish that would work. I feel like I don't know if that would actually work. I don't know if anyone would actually talk to you. It's New York City, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anyone to talk to me.
Yeah. This girl's hair is so pretty. When did I download that hair? Anyway.
What's she eating? You actually got your food in the restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
That's
First
remarkable.
time we actually get our food. Jeez. This girl's hair is really pretty, too. This girl's really pretty. Why is my Sims game full of really pretty girls? I hope they're...
She looks like she lives in Los Angeles.
She does. You know, that's a very LA look.
When was the last time you were in Los Angeles?
Not too long ago, actually. Let's see. Now let's end this meal and pay our bill and go home because you're so tired.
I'm just going to tell you the truth. I think people in Los Angeles are way hotter than people anywhere else.
Oh, yeah. Everyone in Los Angeles is hot. It's really, really weird. It is really, really, really weird that everyone is just, like, incredibly gorgeous.
It took me until, like, my late 30s to realize that, having been to Los Angeles, like,
Oh, there she goes
50
again.
times. Wow.
Yeah, she's tired as heck. She's as tired as I am right now.
Lord. Nobody helping her, just walking by.
New York City, baby. Sorry. She's not actually in New York. She also...
Now she has to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. She's pregnant. She's got to pee all the time.
Oh, what is this? This pharmaceutical commercial music playing here. You hear that?
So The Sims 2, they had music done by Mark Mothersbaugh, which I understand why they couldn't bring him back for later installments. He's like not cheap, but the music in The Sims 2 is just chock full of bangers. I'll play some for you later.
Mark Mothersbaugh, the thing I don't understand is that's a little bit too formal for me, so I have to call him Mark Mommy's Baugh.
Oh my god, you're too tired. She would just pass out on the date. Anyway, we're
Give her
gonna
like a day and a half of sleep.
Yeah. She might wake up and give birth right in the middle of this, though. That, like, might be a thing that happens to her.
She's just going to wake up with a slimy goblin under the covers.
I hope she has twins. I, like, sincerely hope that.
And one of them is, like, green and one of them is red.
Yeah, exactly. I hope one's a vampire and one's an alien.
So, wait, yeah, vampires are red and aliens are green?
Yes.
I've got a Kirkland signature energy shot here. I've been awake since 4 a.m.
You've been awake since 4 a.m., dude?
I wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
And that's right. You do wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Once you get in the habit, it's actually, it's not
I
weird.
got up at 6:30 yesterday, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's nice.
It was pretty nice, actually.
Being awake before other people is fun.
It's nice just to see the world wake up, to hear those. I love waking up to the birds now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have
I like
her-
waking up at 4 a.m. for the same reason that I like being here in this office after 6 p.m.
No one's freaking here, and it's quiet.
Yeah, because nobody's bothering me.
Yeah.
Not that people here bother me. It's just that the presence of people weighs on one's mind in a way.
Yeah.
You wake up at 4, you sit down at your computer, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, I think Byron is going to be our next victim. He's a critic. He looks like he sucks. We're going to send him a text.
Yeah, he's got that Johnny Depp Halloween costume
Yeah.
going on.
Oh, she's going to read in the baby's room. I really like how I designed this kid's room. I designed it in case she had 2 kids, so I wouldn't have to buy more furniture. I love making kids' rooms, but I hate raising children in The Sims. I hate it a lot.
What about in real life?
Well, I've never tried it, so I can't tell you.
Oh.
Not sure yet.
Have you ever had to watch somebody's child for a period of time?
I love babysitting. That's the thing. I love it. But
Oh,
I love it a
BS.
lot because I don't have to deal with the ramifications of my actions.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can just hang out with the child. And then, oh, God.
Have
You're
you
not
ever
gonna
have you ever
regret it yourself.
babysat a child in your own house? That's a good test.
No,
Or has it always
I
been in
have
someone
not.
else's house? Because when it's in your house, it's different. The stakes are different
Yeah.
when someone has dropped
Because they
their
might
children off
ruin
at
your house.
Yeah.
That is a possibility, a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
I just need her to be less sad, okay? Do not be sad.
Give her this Kirkland signature energy shot. I'm going to drink this Kirkland signature energy
If
shot
you go
because I'm tired.
sicko mode on this stream, I
Mhm.
don't know.
I'm not going to go sicko mode. This is just going to put me right around normal. Kirkland signature. The old Kirk Sig. A Siggy's special, as I like to call it.
Oh, there she goes.
Little sip of the Siggy.
She's in labor now.
gonna
we're
make
gonna
a
have
little.
to send her to the hospital, I think, though. Yeah, have
Ew.
baby at hospital. Send alone.
I have baby. Is that,
I can't wait for her to have this child and for it to make her so unhappy. That's karma, baby. Okay, baby names.
baby names?
What have there been any good ones in chat?
No.
No, no one has a good baby name. Come on.
I don't
You've
think
got-
anybody popped in any at all. I'm going to say Bubsen is the name
Bubsen?
I recommend.
Okay.
Bubsen. Bubsen.
Bubsen.
It works for a boy or a girl. Bubsen.
S-E-N. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
We're doing old British
Yeah,
style.
Bubsen Jaeger. What's her actual last name? It's
Uh,
not Jaeger.
Bonkrod is her last name.
Okay.
Bonkrod, yeah. Bubsen Bonkrod.
Great. I love
Child
her
of Billy
already.
Bonkrod. Billy Bonkrod is her ghost ex from before she married her first husband.
Oh, they put the baby in the baby's room. but
So
I'm
she's
gonna
giving the
move her.
baby the name of her first ex-boyfriend who dumped her,
Yeah.
causing her to
To
want to
ch-
get revenge on all these people.
Exactly. So, change her diaper, rock.
We've got a question. Is there a baby character creator?
No. All babies are weird little lumps like this. This is what babies look like in this game. This crying sound is the most irritating sound of all time.
Oh, they censored the baby.
Yeah, you can't see the baby's genitalia when you change the diaper.
That's probably for the best. Oh, the baby shut up. That's good.
Yeah.
How long until this baby gets out of the house and gets a job?
I think
Starts generating revenue.
babies only... Okay, now she's asleep. So let's go bother Byron. Ask on date.
Is she sleeping on a different side of the bed than before?
She's gonna... Oh my god, I have to pay the bills too. Jesus Christ.
Oh, heck. You ever pay them bills in real life? You ever do that?
Oh my god, paying bills really stresses me out. I'm moving. And
Mhm.
I just confirmed my movers for next week. I have not packed a single thing.
Uh-huh.
And it is just the most stressful thing in the world. It is just so stressful. Did I put a bar down in here?
Let me just recommend it's not stressful if you don't own anything.
I'm going to throw out most of my stuff. That is my strategy. I'm going to throw out most of the things I own.
When I moved to New York, I threw away I keep throwing around this number 90%. It was way more than 90% of the stuff I owned.
Was it everything? Because I think that's the only way
It was
to do
it
a
was
move at all.
pretty much everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to do something really quick. I just need to do one thing. And MC Command Center.
I came to New York and I thought I would find a job, and then if I didn't, I gave myself 2 months. If I didn't find a job, I was just gonna, I was just gonna go to a country I've never been to before and find a job there because I thought that would be fun to learn a 14th language.
That does sound like fun. Yeah, that's better. I just need to give him a slight makeover. There you go.
Anyone in the chat who has ever slept on a flattened cardboard box before knows you really don't need anything in your life. You don't need to own anything.
You really don't need to own many things. Every time I start accumulating objects, I feel like I am limiting myself. Oh yeah, I like that.
This is the right music for this conversation. Oh yeah, he's got that big Johnny Depp Halloween going on.
Yeah. Or this one?
Robbie Rodriguez.
That's the right one.
That's his new name.
And I'm just going to give him a slight makeover in the clothes department. Because, one, I hate it when they spawn Sims with weird accessories. So, jackets. I want a suit jacket, though, yeah. I don't know. If anything, like this one? Yeah.
A little bit of a Pulp Fiction going on there.
Yeah. And then I just need to give him socks. But I hate when they spawn Sims with rings on because
Is that jeans? Is he wearing... Oh, I don't... Oh.
Yeah, I put him in jeans for his casual outfit, right? This is him every day.
Yeah,
so
every
for
day.
His formal outfit, though, I'm going to go with something a little bit more, formal.
Oh, the rolled up sleeves, the little bow tie.
Yeah, and then...
Well, it's a regular sized bow tie. I don't know why I called it a little bow tie.
Yeah, I need, slacks. They don't have a specific category for slacks, though, which is annoying. But I just want to put him in black slacks. Like these? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, back in slacks.
I always want to do the voice, though, and the voice is so loud.
Those glasses are pretty okay.
Yeah, they're pretty extremely what a guy like this would wear as glasses,
Yeah. Just real beef boy glasses down for the barbecue town.
Yeah, not those.
What's that? Titaniums.
These are nice glasses, though. I downloaded a lot of glasses mods because I was like, I just gotta,
These games get glasses wrong by putting that glare on there. There's filters now that, we've had them since 1995.
Yeah, I know. You were showing me
those.
He got really fancy glasses.
Oh yeah, I got new glasses. We'll be revealing them on hopefully my next video.
Yeah.
I need to go to the optometrist and get a new prescription.
Yeah.
Because the prescription I got last year, I think the left eye is totally wrong.
Oh man.
And
I hate it when you just kind of don't figure that out for a year or two. That's happened to me before.
Yeah, well, I got the prescription last year, and then I didn't get them put in the glasses until last month. And
Oops.
I'm just oh, I think they're wrong.
Yeah.
Because if I close my right eye, it's somebody else's glasses.
That sucks.
So I think I'm going to go. Someone is asking, is this one of the boyfriends who's going to be killed? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You have to marry him first.
First, we got to marry. So I'll give you the rundown in case you've missed the previous installments. So you, I like those better. You have to marry a Sim, have a dinner party, then cheat on that sim. And they have to see you cheating, so it breaks their heart. And then, oh my God, why are you wearing so many rings? Stop it. And then what you do is you devise a way to murder them. So far, our murder methods have been fire and the last one drowned. Yeah, we put him in that little, that terrifying tiny room where he drowned to death. And it's been fun. It's been fun. Now we're going to kill Byron Ash.
Well, you had him in that uptown-looking coat there a second ago.
Yeah, that's his winter outfit.
Uptown Byron.
I downloaded so many clothing mods for the men specifically because they have such bad clothes. But
yeah,
so these are from the modder Saurus. I really love her stuff.
So
I think she's great.
I want to call this outfit the Uptown Byron outfit.
I wish I could name outfits because this is Uptown Byron, right?
Uptown Byron.
So this is his summer outfit. I think it looks suitably. I'm trying to style him into like a Bushwick guy, you know, like he's a critic.
The tucked shirt.
Yeah, he's got the tucked, the tucked shirt, the French tuck that everyone's obsessed with, and rolled up jeans and Converse. This is his summer outfit.
The French tuck is the rhetorical question of clothes wearing habits.
Yeah.
Tuck it in or don't, you Moran. That's what I say.
And then this one is this is his party outfit, a little Miami Vice-esque look.
Yeah.
Sleeping, I just think it's cute that he's got slippers.
Except he wasn't a very Don Johnson. He was more of a Colin Farrell look.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Michael Mann's Miami Vice is playing at the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens, New York on June 2nd, 2019.
I will be there. That sounds dope as heck.
Well, you haven't even heard the best part.
What's the best part?
It is one of the ultra rare 35mm prints of it. The movie was screened pretty much everywhere in 1080p digital projection. However, the Museum of the Moving Image has obtained a 35mm print, and they will be showing it. And definitely one of my all-time favorite films. I love that movie.
Man, I gotta go see it. I've never seen it.
Well, I mean, to say you could do a lot worse than the experience the Museum of the Moving Image is offering would constitute a colossal understatement, because this is probably the best possible way to watch it. So, I'm going. It's the week before my birthday.
Oh, man. That sounds like a wonderful birthday situation.
Well, what if I added this sweetener right here?
What?
Right before Miami Vice, they're playing Heat. So you get to watch Heat and Miami Vice if you're inclined to be there for 5 hours instead of 2 hours.
I might just do it.
I think I might do Heat. Heat is not the 35mm version.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I love Heat, though. And Museum of the Moving Image has just the best projection that I have encountered in New York. So,
really?
Saw the Seven Samurai there in 35mm last weekend, and that was a phenomenal experience. They're doing a summer series. They're doing like a chilled out summer blockbusters series every weekend for the summer, where they're showing.
That's really fun.
Yeah, it rules. And some of the movies they've selected are just like wild. They've got all the Mission Impossibles in 35mm. They're playing them like 2 a week, 1 week after another. So that's fantastic.
Okay, she's going to try to flirt even though she's really sad. She's already got a 10 out of 10 date, so she could technically do whatever she wants now. So this is the place I modeled after the Market Hotel. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
This wall. But yeah, have you ever been to the Market Hotel in Bushwick?
No.
It's, it used to be a cooler DIY venue, but then, New York City has made it a clear and explicit goal to try to eliminate all of them.
Squash
from
the
city.
DIY venues. And you know what? I'm all for it, because if I'm going to leave my house, I want somebody to do it for me. Right?
You don't want to do your own venue, you know?
I've done it myself so much in my life. Now this becomes a conversation of a philosophical nature.
Like maybe 2 blocks away from the Market Hotel when I initially moved to New York, and freaking it got their liquor license revoked like right the week before I moved here. And I was like, oh, so excited, like, oh my God, I'm going to see so many shows. It's like right down the street. And then it was closed.
It just shut straight down.
Yeah, because, this happens a lot to DIY venues in New York, and, that's how you build. Have you ever read that book, Meet Me in the Bathroom?
No.
It's about the New York music scene, right in the, early 2000s. So
That's
as
like
everything was being gentrified.
That's like a blind spot in my cultural understanding.
So this book is so good. You should read it.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I moved to Koenji
Yeah.
in Tokyo in the mid-2000s, and thinking I would be able to go to 10,000 volts, which is the best hardcore noise punk venue in the history of Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
And then the restaurant upstairs wasn't up to fire code. Somebody dropped a cigarette,
Oh, no.
burned the restaurant down. The
Oh,
sprinklers
no.
went off. A water main burst, and 10,000 volts flooded and was destroyed, and the owners did not have enough money to restore it.
That is so sad.
So then I had to settle for the 14 other world-class hardcore, punk rock, noise rock music venues within 10 minutes walking distance of my apartment. Which was okay.
It could have been better, could have been worse.
Yeah. So that's my my 2000s music experience.
Yeah. I was but a youngin' at that time, but I know that I really, really, really wanted to move to New York because of bands like the Yeah Yeahs and stuff.
Oh, I met them.
Yeah, you met them? Karen
In
went to my
Koenji.
school. Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, they were just freaking so famous at that time, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to imagine a rock band being that famous now. It just doesn't really happen.
Yeah, it's it's not really the rock band's time right now. The carousel hasn't come back around yet.
Yeah, exactly.
The rock band is riding they're riding the seal on the
Yeah.
carousel,
They
and
tried
you're
to
going to see
make-
it come back around at some point.
They tried to make Greta Van Fleet happen, but I know that they are a popular band and play festivals and stuff, but their music feels really inessential in a way that that New York scene from the early 2000s did not feel.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear when you looked at a band like The Strokes that they were going to change culture. Oh my God, our dead husband is congratulating us on the child we had with our second husband, who was
dead
also
husband.
dead.
Yeah, I think, you know what I've got to say to that guy?
What?
That's pathetic, and he should give it up. Just cut the charade, pal.
Yeah, seriously. That lady is mad.
Angry with a drink in her hand, like most people imbibing beverages.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat is asking where in Tokyo was my apartment. It was in Koenji.
Oh my God, why is the ghost of our dead husband congratulating us on the next victim that we're about to murder?
That's weird.
What is up with the ghost of our dead husband?
I feel like when they passed that law letting ghosts text,
Yeah, the ghost texting law.
Yeah, I think that's bad. Isn't that a Black Mirror episode? It is. A Black Mirror episode.
It's the one where she gets the fake husband. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
snowing outside. Look at how pretty this is.
It's
I love
a
this
fake
game.
husband, but he's constructed out of her
The text
his
messages.
his online profile.
I'm kind of a Black Mirror apologist, although I think it's gotten significantly worse.
We got people in the chat saying there's something extremely inauthentic about Greta Van Fleet, extreme industry plant energy. I feel like most rock and roll music is industry plant.
Yeah.
The Sex Pistols were a plant.
Yep.
More like the Shill Pistols.
And I know Albert Hammond Jr.'s dad didn't really have a lot to do with the songwriting of the Strokes, but it had to do with something with them getting a record deal for sure.
The Strokes, more like the Jokes.
Hey, I think they would agree with you at this point.
More-
So much of Meet Me in the Bathroom is the Strokes talking about how much they hate Ryan Adams and how sad they were that they didn't get more famous.
How are those Strokes guys doing now, though? They probably
seem
got some cash, right?
fine. They seem happy, They do not seem unhappy about how things ended up.
I'm going to tell you what, anybody in the chat who... I feel like I've had to say this 10 times in my life, especially in the last 2 years. I'm going to say it again, because working here, I make a lot of things that are generally at large on the subject of pop culture filtered through the lens of video games. And I get a lot of the similar comments, which are, I don't like this. It's too mainstream. It's too, mainstream. The mainstream stuff sucks, et cetera, et cetera. There is a non-mainstream, and there's just great stuff in there. And
Yeah.
if you're looking at music and feeling cynical, which, I mean, is there a better response to looking at popular music? Probably not. If you're looking at popular music and feeling cynical, have you tried, like, death metal music?
Give
or
it
like,
a shot.
Or, like, if you go to your local venue where they play just hard, loud, trashy, disgusting metal music, you will see a whole bunch of people who are a million times more passionate about music than anyone involved in the mainstream. And it's beautiful.
The people I know in my personal life that are like more passionate about music than anyone else are my friends who are in a band, and they tour all the time and make friends with local bands, and they're in this scene, and it's my friends, the Hell Yeah Babies, that I created them in The Sims, and I wrote about it, and I felt bad that I had to give them all their embarrassing personal traits, but
I would call them the Heck Yeah Budsbees is what I would call them.
I'm gonna suggest that to them. Mike Pfeiffer, if you're out here,
The
let
Heck
me know
Yeah-
how you feel about that.
The Heck Yeah Budsbees.
The Heck Yeah Budsbees. It's great. You go to their shows, and they're like, if you're having a good time, we want to hear you say, hell yeah, baby. You know what? Usually I am having a good time.
Somebody in the chat says the best part of being a metal fan is that shows are like $25 to get into.
That is true.
And there's a little tiny bit of sarcasm in there, I see, but also I can tell you mean it. I can tell you actually know. It's $25 because you have to actually want to go
What my favorite
for the music.
time in as a music fan in my life was when I was living in Chicago and friends with these guys that were all, oh my God, that's disgusting. You should probably clean that.
That's got to
And,
get scrubbed.
You should take all the gross, clean out the spoiled food here. And
Well, she does not want to do it.
just cry it out and then sleep.
Does she
I
have
just was like-
postpartum depression? Is that why she's very sad?
She's still sad about her freaking dead husband, and we have to get her less sad so she can murder her new husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, but it'll happen. It'll happen. Yeah, I was just friends with a bunch of people who were in bands, and so one of them lived in a house where a bunch of people rented a house together, and they had shows in their basement all the time, and they were like, suggested donation $10, and I would just go every weekend and see really interesting music, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to experience music.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Just go see what weird things people your age are making, because they're probably doing something cool. I saw this band called Thick recently. They're an all-girl pop-punk band from Brooklyn, and they had this one great song that was just them screaming things that I say their child because this child is crying now, that their moms told them to do.
Oh, somebody in the chat says,
bad,
thick
resentful advice.
are my buds.
Thick are your
THIC.
buds? I love them. They're so good.
I mean, this person literally just said, I love them as well at the same time. Exact same second you did.
That is so funny.
The message came in. That's wild.
Yeah, no, I really, really had a great time at their show, and I've listened to that EP they just put out a lot. She should probably watch a movie or something, or why don't you play an online game?
Genji Okai.
I can play it with the ghost of our dead husband.
The ghost of Gunther Munch.
Yeah, why not? What if we just become friends with Gunther Munch after he's dead?
Can you be friends with someone dead? Oh, there's Bill Gates up there.
Jeffrey Landgrab. So many people are surprised. I wrote about the disappearance of Bella Goth recently on the site, and so many people are surprised that The Sims has lore, and there's a lot more lore is the thing, which is really funny. And I might just write about all the pre-made characters in The Sims.
Is she playing Wii bowling with the PlayStation 1 controller that's wireless by herself?
Yeah. Well, it's an online game, so not by herself technically, but by herself.
She's using buttons. Is that a baby's toy? Oh, she
Yeah.
lost?
Yeah, she lost.
She suffered heartbreak because she lost at a video game? Come on.
I'm going to try to get her to be less sad. It's just going back up to 6 days, And now it's back down to 2 days. Now it's up to 5 days. Now it's back up to 2 days. I think this thing might be bugged, in which case I'm just going to get rid of these because this is an excessive amount of time to be sad. Just saying.
I mean, is it though?
I mean, her second husband just died, but she wanted him to die? Yeah, goodbye.
I mean,
Just
she killed
stop
him,
being
technically.
sad, please.
Oh, you just told her to stop being sad?
I'm sorry, I'm God, and I wanted her not to be sad anymore. And I know it's cheating, but I don't care. She was sad, and it was bothering me.
Yeah, she is, after all, a video game character designed for our entertainment.
Oh my God, everything was... Should I just hire a butler? Should I build an extension on this house and have a butler live there?
Only if it's butler spelled with 2 T's.
You know, someone just to look at her butt. Oh my God, we have to feed our stupid baby. Feed, yeah. Oh, she has to pay bills also.
Feed that baby. Just let the baby drink out of the toilet.
Pay bills. Purchase lottery ticket. Take a nap. You're tired already.
How often do you win the lottery in The Sims?
I've never won the lottery in The Sims, but I enter every time it shows up. Someday, yeah, she really wanted to enter because it gives her, it gives them an inspiration boost. So why not, you know? Oh my God, this baby is freaking crying again.
You have to cuddle the baby.
Yeah.
Now, are you supposed to cuddle a baby?
I don't know.
Isn't that kind of like hugging a dog? You're not supposed to hug a dog.
Oh my God, okay, great. Bubsen's gonna age up soon.
Bubsen.
And then toddlerhood is like the most frustrating stage of babies in The Sims, but it'll be fine. Take another nap.
Do you remember being a toddler?
Oh my God, and Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Oh, no.
And I have to pay the bills. Okay.
Time to give that thanks.
Um,
I guess paying the bills is sort of like giving thanks.
my first memory was when I was 3. And I remember actually, no, my first memory is from when I was a baby.
There's some toddling there.
Yeah. I remember, I remember falling down the stairs. That's my first memory, actually. I was climbing up the stairs as a baby, and I made it to the top step, and then I fell all the way down.
The old rumble and tumble, as they call it.
That is what they call it.
And they said, "How's your baby doing?" And your parents said, "She's tumbling."
Yeah.
She's in the tumbling phase.
Then my second memory is from, just clean it, okay? Don't complain, just clean it. I sound like my dad right now.
What is that on the counter? Was that just like algae? Was that her Alexa?
Yeah, she has an Alexa.
You know what?
It's named after the general manager of The Sims, Lindsay Pearson.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Lindsay.
observed, you know how we all have observed the habits of people older than ourselves? Like we've observed, like my dad won't use Netflix, right? He'll watch TV.
Yeah, my mom refuses to buy things online. She just won't do it.
My mom won't buy stuff online. My dad won't buy stuff online. My parents won't use Netflix. They subscribe to Netflix because my brother sold them on it. And they have it, like, built into their smart TV, but they won't use it. So here's my moment that I had. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Big revelation. I started noticing things, considering myself an open-minded person who grew up amidst technology.
Oh my God, we're friends with the smart speaker now.
Technological advancement.
Yeah.
I grew up with computers. I coveted mobile phones. I'm like pretty sure I'm gonna be chill with like phones my whole life.
Yeah.
Right? Up until the moment I suck my final breath of this disgusting Earth's air.
Yeah.
Right? However, I've started to notice things that I will never be chill with.
Like?
These smart speaker things.
Yeah.
I will never have one of those. I'm 40 years old, god darn it. And it's like, it came in too late. It's like, I am never going to yell, "Hey Google, turn up the thermostat." I'm never going to do that. Like, ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's
I
just
feel
never
you.
going to happen. I will walk over and turn up the thermostat. Ideally, I would be living in... You know what I've also decided? I want to live in Northern California.
Yeah?
I don't want to live... I mean, New York's cool. That's the end of my review of New York. But it's like, I want to live in Northern California where I never even had an air conditioner or a heater in my house because it was the same goddamn temperature every day.
Yeah, that does sound nice.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And I never want to, I'll never need to ask Google to turn my thermostat up
Yeah.
because I'm never going to need a thermostat. I'm going to use every ounce of my influence that I can to insinuate myself into a position from where I need no thermostat or home speaker.
You know? Oh my god, let's have them woohoo. Let's do it.
She whispering in. Ooh.
Yeah, they're gonna woohoo. Which is really, as far as I can tell, woohooing is just kind of rolling around under the sheets.
Yeah, just kind of poking.
Yeah.
Fireworks go off. It looked like he took a dump on that stool.
Now I'm gonna ask him to be my boyfriend, and then I'm going to propose to him immediately.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Okay.
Propose to him, and if he says yes, that'll be a good place to end our stream for today.
I think so. So we've got Bubsen, and we've got Byron. Bubsen and Byron.
Someone in the chat, Basalt, says New York is cool, but riding the subway is like waiting for your mom to pick you up from school, and she always forgets and is always like 30 minutes late.
That is
Kaboom.
so 100% true.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
New York, I'll go one further and say New York is cool, but riding the subway is like having a mom who was a cocaine addict who literally ran away from the hospital the day you were born. That's what it's like to ride the subway.
You know, I kind of like Byron, and I kind of regret that we're going to have to kill him.
It's a steamy exchange. Oh, blow that party whistle. Blow that party whistle, Uptown Byron.
And you know what? I'm gonna schedule the wedding, so next episode we know exactly when it'll be. So tomorrow's
like,
a holiday. So let's just have it on Friday then.
Just immediately successful with the wedding proposal.
Yeah, this time I friended him
That's wild.
before we became friends before I just went up and totally married him. Okay, Rachel, Nate, Katarina, Steven.
How hard or convincingly do you think she is
Marcus.
concealing the fact that she has 2 dead husbands within weeks of one another?
What
do
is
you think-
Nancy Landgrab doing?
Do you think he knows that she has 2 dead husbands? Because I wouldn't. I mean, okay, maybe 2. 2 is like where I would draw the line. The next husband after this one is dead, I would not want to go out with someone who had 3 husbands die coincidentally within like a week of getting married. But 2 I would be okay with, you know?
Yeah. It's been about a month of her existence in the world, and she has 2 dead husbands. All right, and then we're gonna have it again. Should we have it at our place, or should I? Because they have this place called the Summer Home, which is just like a generic lot.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe before next episode, I should build something here so they can get married at it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Build a beautiful summer home.
I will do it. All right, cool. All right, that's it. This is the man that's doomed now. Our baby's still a baby. I can't wait for it to age up into a toddler, next episode. Because I hate babies in The Sims. But I love them in real life.
Sim baby, not so good. Real baby. I don't know what to rhyme that with. Anyway.
Anyway.
I believe
Lovely
that.
streaming.
Yeah, we had a good time here today.
All right.
But as always, we'll be back next time.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
And this week was good because we learned something very important. And in case you didn't get it, what we learned today was